But I really want the game 3 because I really want to see what the fatigue of triple bingo ensures. And it looks like we're starting.
Yep. Also, Timpani is good. Just he's a memer at bingo, so.
Tiffany holds the world record in bingo. In triple bingo.
The bingo card is live though. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. Decent center square, I'll say. Real decent.
Yeah, free center square. I'm seeing some Metro on this board. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 space, 4 spaces on Metro.
I'm also seeing a lack of snow. I don't think there's a single reason why you would go to snow on this board, even if you have to go past Metro. It's all seaside.
One moment, chat. I'm doing my thing.
Doing your thing, dear lord.
Dude, this board is hard to route.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah. A lot of bingo compromise. Oh, I don't want to go to Seaside though.
I think you pretty much have to.
Oh, I can avoid it. I
mean, you can't. Well, no. Can you avoid it? I don't think you can.
I think that you can.
If you do row 2, column 5, and you can't do either diagonal, and you can't do any other rows or columns without going to Seaside. So you have to. Unfortunately.
Alright, then I think I have my route.
Given that you do have to go to Seaside,
I have a quadruple bingo. I need to cut out a bingo from my route.
Nice. Yeah, so pretty clean opening from both. As you can see, they're pretty even. Briguy is like 3 seconds behind, maybe. I don't know what Zinpars plays on as far as version goes. I know Briguy is on digital 1.1, I think. I think Zinpars is on 1.1 or 1.0. 1.1, okay.
The rules for the race are everything that is allowed on 1.1 is allowed. So basically, the only things that they can't do are first moon skip, and they both agreed not to do 1.2 hinge. Neither of them can.
Gotcha. As far as our route goes for this, personally, I would probably do like, well, I think column 3 is pretty solid, or row 1, top left, bottom right, with that would be pretty good.
Row like 2, column 3, column 5. I'm only in Seaside for 4 checkpoints. I handle, basically 2 spaces in Metro, 3 spaces in Metro. Clean up sub-areas in Metro. Guarantee that I'm cleaning up sub-areas in Metro with 2 areas in Sand and 4 in Cascade. 60 regionals in Wooded with 22 moons in Wooded, it makes it easy. 24 captures, I'm going to day Metro, so I'm not worried about it. That's about it.
The only thing I don't love on there is the 20 moons in Lake. Because like even the Seaside goals are pretty free. Like the worst Seaside goal is the 5 ground pound moons in Seaside, which is not more than like maybe 2.5 minutes.
If I'm being 100% honest, I didn't even notice I picked 20 moons in Lake.
Oof.
That's how that more has to do with the fact that everything else I chose I'm very confident in. but it does make my heart a little bit restless. That's my least favorite space in bingo. 20 moons. Like, I hate it.
1500 coins is my least favorite pot.
No, you just gotta get that timpani stride.
Yeah.
It gets the coin dupes in.
I'll pass on that one. Personally, I would probably go bottom left, top right, column 1, row 4. You gotta get Sphinx questions and ground penguins in Seaside. But other than that, like, there's not really a whole lot that you have to do extra. Like, you have the 10 regional coins in Lake, 2 sub-area moons in Sand. You don't have to get a ton of sub-areas. Checkpoints are pretty quick and easy, and you're already getting 4 in Metro.
Okay, okay. Dude, I completely missed that they did Brutal, and so I thought that both of them just missed the T-Rex skip. And I was like, wait, what?
Double fail feels bad, man. Alright, Briguy77's heading towards sub-area. We'll see if... Although I don't agree with the choice, because the Chomp one is the slowest one, I think.
No.
Not by a lot, but...
It's not.
It's not?
According to Bayleaf's sub-area timings, it is... I don't even think it's in bottom 5 of total sub-area. I think that the T-Rex room is slower than Chain Chomp. Alright, so Zinpars is going for captures for sure.
Yeah.
Looks like he's not doing sub-areas.
Yeah, he's just grabbing timers, it looks like. So he might be doing column 1. He's got that toad, and there's no specific Cascade Toad one, it's just the 5 Toad Moons, and then the timer challenges. It'll be interesting to see if Briguy spends some time grabbing both these sub-areas and then also a timer challenge or 2 in here, because he did grab the toad, so I would imagine that he's probably doing column 1 as well, but he could also just be doing row 4. I mean, both of those are really good.
Yeah, I think Zinpars is doing bottom left, top right. I would agree with that assessment.
Yeah, I do. I think C1, R4, and BLTR are is probably the best setup. As long as you're comfortable with grabbing captures, it's not bad at all. And 24 isn't really bad, especially since we're already guaranteed going to Seaside.
Looks like Briguy's doing column 3.
Yeah.
So he's doing column 3. He's doing column 3, row 4. He hasn't done any captures yet. Oh, Briguy, no.
Yeah, that shell can be kind of a pain, especially if you only get like one of those blocks broken. I don't know, this board is like, there's a couple of goals on this board that are really bad, but most of them are pretty alright. Like,
yeah,
32 moons in Metro, 20 in Lake, and pretty much all the rest of them are pretty alright. Like,
Zinpars bonks and almost misses the bird, but with some dank motion controls manages to save the situation. Icicle? Icicle. Easy peasy.
alright, let's see what else Briguy grabs in Cascade. Looks like timers, or at least one of them. Because you only need 5 timers, so you don't really need to grab both of them. Because you can just grab both in Lake, one here, one in Wooded and Metro.
Miss Dram.
Rip. Wait, what's Dram?
Don't. The sand thing where you hit the bullet bill.
But why is it called Dram?
Listen. Don't make me get out the paste bin.
Ooh, Zinpar's grabbing top, the highest tower, presumably? Because there's no 8-bit moon.
Yeah, there's no 8-bit
or anything, so there's no reason he's coming up here aside from that. Was there sand checkpoints? No. So yeah, he's got to be going for that top moon.
Maybe he just doesn't want to clip, even though it's allowed.
Is there anything to clip for her?
For Pyramid.
Right, but there's nothing that we need to grab in Pyramid, is there?
Not really, but
I mean, you could go for Sand Piece, so you can get Captain Toad, I guess, if you want to go that far with it. But I don't know. That'd be really a good idea.
maybe he just wanted the checkpoint.
Perhaps. Well, he marked the goal, so.
Oh, he just.
Alright,
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even notice it was a goal, dude. Because that like nothing that involves that space was even on my radar.
Alright, so he's going for Sphinx questions.
Yeah,
So
since
he's
you just brought this up, and I do need to iterate this, there could be mind game plays in these matches. Briguy and Zinpars are actually mind game players, where like throwing off your opponent is something that they frequently do in the bingos that they do. It's
So
where I started to advocate for those kind of plays.
Zinpars, I'm going to assume that he's not doing 32 moons in Metro and say that Zinpars is probably doing column 2. I don't think he's grabbed any ground pound moons yet either, so that makes sense. And he's going to be grabbing some sub-area moons here too, so.
Yep.
Right, guys, meanwhile, jumped into sand. Looks like he might be doing some of the same. No, never mind, he's grabbing
Yeah, he's grabbing
himself.
ground pounds though.
Psychics are allowed to play in the tourney. It's recommended you turn off your psychic powers when you play, though, just to make it fair for both players.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't discriminate. You can join if you want. He hasn't marked the 2 sub-area moons goal yet, but he might still be. He might be waiting until the end of the kingdom to mark him. Although he did mark atop the highest tower, so. If Briguy is going for row 1, he's going to want to be grabbing at least probably the tree notes here, I would imagine.
Yeah. I think that if he's gonna go for music notes, he's probably gonna grab them both here.
Oh, that's not good. I hope you grabbed a checkpoint over there.
I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Because if he was back at Lake Sphinx, that would be some monk ass right there.
That'd be a woo! See you in game 2! Not really, but
Yeah, you never know what could happen.
in this situation, it would take so little for me to be like, alright, we're good. Alright. Just a practice run, see you game 2.
Zinpars making no ground pound moons and sand look like an easy chore. I'm not sure what he's going for now. Oh, capture. That's not how you capture him, Zinpars. You gotta. There you go.
You just wanted to make him feel good. He sits there all day hoping that someone will run into him and get hurt.
Or maybe he was trying to give it a hug. You know, we've got tree huggers. We can have cactus huggers too.
The cat just gets lonely. Cactus hugger is an insult. It's like it's like that. That's like an old way of telling someone to like go hurt themselves. They'll go hug a cactus. Not sure if you knew that.
I actually did not know that. You might be making it up though. I don't
No,
know.
I'm pretty sure. I'm
I
I'm
don't know.
like
I don't
I'm
know.
like 60% sure.
Yeah, but 70% of statistics are all made up, so.
I mean,
Odyssey battleship. You get to shoot a space every time you get a moon. I'm not sure how that would work. Cause how many? There's 100 spaces on a battleship board.
that
I don't know.
Zinpars and Briguy do battleship sometimes. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting.
Zinpars is keeping up with his captures, grabbing binoculars and Goomba. And between the timers and the extra captures after Lake, he's definitely gonna go for peace here.
Yep.
Definitely looks like his route overall is going to be row 4, column 2, bottom left, top right. I think that's pretty much locked in at this point. Meanwhile, Briguy is getting his sub area, and then he's got the 4 sub areas in Cascade. Not sure if that would indicate a row 4 for him too, or if he is going with your column 5.
Briguy's a pretty mad lad, so honestly, like, nothing is out the window for him.
Yeah.
Every time I've commentated a Briguy match, except for the first one, he has completely defied what I had predicted for him the first 3 times. So I would like go like, alright, Briguy's doing this route. And then I'd be wrong, and I'd be like, alright, he's doing this route. And alright, he's not doing this route, and then that's route he's.
Alright, cleaning up the kingdom. Oh yeah, he needs to grab some purples here too, doesn't he? He has to grab 10.
Ooh, that's gonna be real rough.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he can find 10 in Lake Kingdom that fast. I don't know.
What route do I think he won't do? Column 4, column 2, column 5. Just the old triple column route. No way he does it.
Zinpars opting to take damage to capture an enemy again. I'm not sure. Maybe he thinks that's a prerequisite, but love you, Zinpars.
He just likes them to feel like they've accomplished something.
Are we gonna see a painting jump? Do you think?
I mean, I think he's gonna go for it.
He doesn't really have
I
to.
wouldn't be
But...
surprised. Oh,
Oh, that was.
I was about to say I wouldn't be surprised if both of them agreed to go for it.
Alright, so has to grab a couple more purples. Probably just gonna grab them from the shop or something.
Nice.
Yep. Couple more moons. I don't know what to grab for these actually. Oh yeah, he has to grab Toad, that's right. Is he gonna get the Lake Dram? With the down throw?
What is this?
Is it gonna happen?
What?
Nice.
What?
Yeah, that's a thing now.
I love this game. Oh. The down throw strats. I wish that Speed Gaming had Zinpars' Franker Faces Z emotes.
Does he have a down throw one?
He has a down throw emote.
Of course he does. Alright, Briguy also with peace. We'll see what all he grabs. He's grabbing purples for row 4. Good old Dory getting in the way of that timer.
Did you see the, I think it was in Timpani's match. Dory just... Oh, Dory made someone, like, lose the timer.
It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, look like Briguy's gonna go for the... Oh, never mind, he's just doing the Toad. Thought he might go for the Ram 2 for a moment there. Although, he's playing on Pro, so it's a little bit harder to do.
He's playing on the inferior controller.
No, he's just not playing on Joy-Cons.
The inferior controller.
Zinpars checking his captures real quick. Probably checking to see if he thinks he should go to like Deep Woods or anything, because there's not really other reasons to. I mean, there's a timer challenge down there if he wants it, but really you could go without. Because he already has 4, and he's probably going to get 1 in Metro just because of the Metro any % route, so. Alright, is Briguy going to go for it? Oh no, there's no reason for him to go for it. Never mind.
There is a reason.
Swag.
Showmanship.
Alright, well he's got his 10 coins, so he's out of there too. We did not see Zinpars grab a Sphinx question here. He could have done that if he wanted to. Can't get to 8 just in Wooded, but you know, any bit helps.
Yeah, it would make it so you don't have to answer some of the ones later. Which could theoretically save you time.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't save time just because you do have to go every way to talk to the Wood Sphinx, but you know, it's still you gotta pay him a visit. He usually gets skipped all the time anyways, like kinda like that cactus. You just gotta
It might
pay him a
save.
visit.
It would require some like omega brain routing.
Zinpars trying to capture one of these.
This is a disaster.
He might want to just give up on these. Oh no, I thought he was gonna die.
You can't.
Now he has to kill the big one without taking damage. Oh, I thought he did for 113.
Yeah, I thought he took damage for a second there.
Okay.
Well, and all that time actually let Briguy enter Wooded. So that was like a 30-second time loss?
Yeah, that was a little bit costly. Yeah. Looks like Briguy is grabbing captures here too, or no, he's doing column 3, so he needs the purples actually. Is what he's going for. So he's doing column 3, row 4, and something. Are we gonna see tower skip? Yeah, we are. Let's go.
Makes it look effortless.
Because it is.
Oh, here we go.
Meanwhile, fighting the dinosaur.
Meanwhile, Zinpars is doing the hardest boss fight in the game.
Is that dino jumping off the edge? Okay, never mind, it stopped.
I was gonna say, can it?
You can. I don't know if it can when it's not being controlled by Mario, but you definitely can run off the edge as Dino.
Monka Omega. Briguy falling behind in terms of Kingdom really hard here. But to be fair, I do think that he's doing most of his spaces here. Or at least like he's doing like 3 or 4 spaces, finishing them in Wooded, I think. So it kind of makes sense that he's falling behind in Kingdom.
Yeah, does have trouble finishing that timer challenge though. He had to go back and restart it. Bonk.
That's gonna cost him.
Yep.
Oh. Shout out to that legendary commentary.
Alright, let's see if alright, nice. That bit of movement's always really satisfying to do, even if it's not really too hard.
I was actually about to ask a question if you could even do it with only shooting that. because most of the time I see people do the middle shot too.
Now you can do it, and then you can get up there using either a side flip or a back flip or whatever you want.
Will
Really.
we see Vash strats?
I don't know. What are the best strats for in here?
Vash strat is only to get the first moon in this room. No, he's staying. It's to get only the first moon in this room, and then to go get the first moon in Flower Field.
I'm not. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot he's doing. Since he's doing column 2, he needs a ton of sub areas. I was like, why is he doing this room even? But
Oh!
oh, I hate it when that happens.
Oh, that's a feels bad, man.
Yeah, tank control's gonna be kind of testy in there.
It really just depends on like, did you slightly
Oh,
move your Joy-Con?
We get a Sphinx question.
Guy, my man.
Paying good old wooded Sphinx a visit.
And he used it to get 3 purples.
Yeah, I don't think Briguy's going for captures. It's just that he needed to get the he needed to get some stuff in deep woods anyways.
Yep, 9 purples. Helps you get those timer challenges.
Yeah, because he only did the 1 in Cascade, whereas Zinpars did 2. Granted, he could do like Seaside instead if he wanted, but
Zinpars is almost out of wooded, while Briguy feels like he's still just entered wooded by comparison.
Here's another down throw strat. And he gets it. It's like 50-50.
He invented this strat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's 50-50 whether you actually hit the shard or if you hit the Goomba, hit a Paragoomba right before it.
It's based on other things that you do in the room.
Yeah.
So it's based on like some slight timing, but so he bonked earlier in the room, so you might think, oh, Zinpars is going to be off the timing and he's not going to get it. But I'm pretty sure that a bonk timing actually just resets the cycle, so you're fine.
Double pipes though. Let's go.
Briguy getting a little bit low on health in pipe room. This will be Zinpar's last moon in this kingdom. Expertly dodging damage.
Alright, so that's, I believe, 10 sub-area moons so far for Zinpars. I don't think either of them are going for nuts, because I mean, Briguy went to deep woods, which is there's no nuts down there whatsoever, and he got a bunch of moons down there. So unless he gets only nuts for the rest of this, I'm pretty sure he's not going for nuts. He's mostly
unless he only nuts for the rest of this.
Whoa,
Oh, yeah,
that dive ball was sick.
I think he could be going for nuts. So let's see, he is at like 3 or 4, right?
Yeah.
Because he's getting 22 moons in wooded.
Is he?
Isn't he?
I don't know. I don't think so. Like, he might be going for nuts. I don't think he is. I think he's going for bottom left, top right, because he talked to the Sphinx. So I think he very well may be going for captures and timer challenges and the Sphinx questions. Or no, because Sphinx questions was part of it before. Yeah, I don't know. We don't really know for sure what his last thing is yet. We just know.
So I'm telling you, dude, you can never predict Briguy bingos.
He's probably listening in and like changing his route as we go. Like if he thinks that we're gonna get it, then he just swaps it.
If it were anybody but Briguy, I could understand that. But Briguy and Zinpars, since they do so many bingos for like information is key, I would never think that he would even think about doing that.
That's a scary camera to use for doing that skip, gotta say.
He gets. Wait, what is he?
I think
He's getting the
trying
checkpoint?
I think he's trying to go into the room.
Oh!
Purple's in there. And then he can grab the moons in here on his way. Because he only needed 2 more, so there wasn't really a good reason to fight Spirit. Because Spirit has like however many seconds of just animations and such.
Dude, this is that big brain stuff. He's a moon short, though.
Yeah, he is. I'm not sure what he's gonna get for his last one. Did he buy a moon? Oh, yeah, I don't think he's done any of these front stuff yet, because he probably dove right into Deep Woods. So he can probably just... Or maybe he did do all those first. I don't know. He might also be grabbing nuts.
He's got... The whole time I'm like, man, I feel like he made a mistake, but there's also a part of my brain that's like, I feel like this was a part of his plan from the beginning. Because I think he's gonna end up with exactly 60 in a second. Yeah, he's gonna get this moon, he's gonna get the ones that are on the rim.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna go from the rim to the... Oh my lord, dude. Is there a possibility that these players are actually robots? Yes.
Oh, that was spooky. Okay. He grabbed the checkpoint like right there. He's not gonna lose more than like 10 seconds or so. Still not good, but he doesn't have to like go back to start or anything. Just make sure to go trigger Klepto before doing anything crazy. He'll probably death warp after this, but unless he's a madman and goes for shards as one of his 2 extra.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, well, you have to remember, these are madmen.
Okay, yeah. They're madmen, but this is also a tournament match. They have to take it at least a little bit seriously.
Scare Klepto.
Spooks.
You get to hear the amazing music in Lost. It's on like a 10-second loop, it feels like. The jump from breaking open that block to getting that moon that's like on the stump down there will never... Zinpars with the down throw straps will never not be scary to me. I had to take a moment because I love down throw straps.
He needs 1 more purple for that 30 purple coin moon too, but other than that, his moons are all set up. I'm guessing I'm gonna grab the 1 space star because he's going over and grabbing 1 from here.
Oh man, I got so scared for a second.
He's really been tempting death in this Lost.
Oh, he's just giving the commentator something to talk about.
Looks like Briguy had a pretty clean Bowser.
Hopefully he can make up some kingdom time in his loss. Zinpars did give him some time to have a shorter loss, a couple of those deaths.
Briguy did not mark 9 moons from nuts, so I assume he didn't get that.
Yeah, I don't think he did it.
So we still don't know what his last thing is, basically.
You never know with the Briguy.
Climbs up the wrong tree. Well, oh, maybe that is his own setup.
Oh, okay. That works too, I guess. You know, just do your own meme tree. Briguy77 years old.
Huh.
Yes.
That just, oh, never mind. I thought the Wiggler fell down. I thought it fell off the edge when he hit it, and I was like, huh. I didn't know you could kill them, huh? No, it's just that he disappeared out of view just that quickly.
Oh. Zinpars' momentum got ruined at 9 Metro.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, Briguy.
They just want to make us have a heart attack, is what I'm gathering from this. I do think Breguy's got to be going for either row 1 or bottom of the top right.
Yeah, he's doing the diagonal. If he's getting this many purples here, I don't think I've seen him do half of the music notes that have been available. So.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, jeez. I'm gonna need to, like, I don't know, like, this is too much right now, what they're doing here.
Every time I see him do a down throw, I go into his chat and I post a down throw.
The pulls, oh no, the pulls are trolling him. The pulls in this game are just really poorly done.
Dude, I prefer them so much more than 64s. 64 is, I have to have like a mental, like, council that are like, alright, what's gonna happen when I press jump? Or like, which direction am I doing? In Odyssey, it's a lot simpler because they're all like, they only have 4 angles, right?
Right.
But in 64, there's 360 degrees.
Yeah, but at least in there, if you jump at a pull, you're probably gonna grab it. Here, you might grab it, you might not. It might be just feel like there's an invisible wall in front of it. Like, it's not a good sign. Briguy triggering Klepto once more and grabbing the last purples that he needs. Is he going for
shards?
No, I don't.
What a mess.
He just needed to. No, he just needed to go visit Toad. Because, I mean, the nice thing about going to Seaside is that you don't have to like backtrack or do a ton of, or do World Peace for a Kingdom just to get Toad. Because I had to do that earlier. We had 5 Toads, but it would end in Metro. So either you had to get Peace in wood or sand, or you had to do a quick backtrack to Cap.
What did you opt for?
Cap.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would opt for too.
Yeah. I do think Zinpars is more than likely ahead at this point.
Hard to say because
Yeah,
bork.
Yeah. It kind of depends on what Briguy's route ends up being, whether it's the bottom of the top right or if it's row 1. And then also how this last few sub areas go for Zinpars. So that's like the main thing that's left to do.
I wonder if he'll do shards.
So he had 10 leaving wooded.
Scooter clip.
So he has to do another 8, and there's not really a whole lot of point to doing any of the ones in Seaside if you don't have to.
Yeah, Seaside. Oh.
Huh? All right. That was an up or down throw that went upwards.
Oh, do it, Zinpar. Oh, teasing me.
Oh, you thought he was gonna go for the notes?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go for the shards room. He has a. He's got strats for that room. Let me just do some quick mental math to see how many more sub areas he needs.
After this, he'll need 6 more moons. Also, Briguy I think is confirmed to be bottom on the top right now if he wasn't already, because he did not. He doesn't have any purples yet besides the one on the pole. If he was doing purples in Metro, he would have at least grabbed like those first 3. Oh, more pull trolls.
Ooh. City Hall claims another victim. Zinpars playing fast and loose, getting to this Captain Toad. Yeah, I would definitely say that Zinpars is ahead at this point.
Oh, the dang spin pound roll cancel. Alright, Zinpars had a 2 cycle. We'll see if Briguy can do the same. Zinpars only has a couple more moons he needs to grab before he needs like all the rest of them he wants from here need to be sub areas. Curious as to which ones he's gonna choose to do, because like obviously the alley's one of them, but there's 2 more that he has to do, and he's kind of passed by both of. Yeah, he's kind of passed by both the other ones that I would think he would do.
Maybe he wanted to warp out a shards room. He wants to warp out a shards room to the Odyssey.
Okay, that was cheeky. That was absolutely cheeky.
Oh.
Alright, clean 2 cycle. Good job, Briguy.
I know he does it just for me.
He does need metro checkpoints, to be fair.
To be fair, he didn't have to do a down throw.
He did not have to do a down throw.
But he knows that I love the down throws.
Oh, we're doing a CT Rex escape? Alright, let's go.
Alright, do it scooterless.
I don't know what's happening. For those who are unaware, follow the yellow lines in this room, because they tell you where everything is, pretty much.
Alright, didn't miss the second moon. Not that anybody would ever miss the second moon in that room.
Yeah, especially not Bash.
Hey, hey, whoa, no one said any names.
I don't think he meant to capture the pull there. There we go. Yeah, he's definitely grabbing captures now.
Interesting to note that Zinpars didn't capture RC guy.
He did not. I think he's mostly fine on captures though. Cause like you don't have to be too awfully careful if you're going to Seaside, but
there's an up throw, and then I'll just capture this shard through a physical object. Big deal.
Alright, just don't mind me, just taking some notes. Way better ways of doing this sub air than what I used to do.
Oh, there's the sick down throw strat, dude. Oh, I love it so much.
The synced up moon grab. Let's go. And the synced warp. Oh, never mind. Zinpars missed.
And they even went to the same place.
I'm not sure what he's. Oh, he has to get some purple still. That's what he's doing.
And it should just like work out beautifully because he. Oh, looks like he missed one. Just kidding, chat.
Alright, all Zinpars has to do is talk to Sphinx and Toad and some captures. I'm not sure what exact number he's at, but I think he's probably around like 20, 22-ish.
Yeah, he should be. He should be at about 22. Pretty sure. So here's the real question. This race winding down. Do you think that these runners will immediately go into the next bingo, or do you think they'll want like a 5 minutes? So what did you guys do for your set of 3?
We had them all on different days. I mean, we would have had 2 today, but we didn't need to do a game 3. But if we did, I think we would have probably maybe taken like a 5-10 minute break.
Yeah.
I mean,
Me personally, I don't think that they're gonna even want like a minute break. I think that they're gonna be like, all right, let's make a new file, get a new board, let's go.
They very well may. Wouldn't surprise me if one of them wanted to break though. Oh yeah, that's 24 captures for Zinpars. He just checked. All he has to do is talk to Toad and Sphinx.
That was actually kind of what I wanted to do, Shintu. I kind of wanted to see if anybody would be down for doing total bingos. So you would look at a board and you would decide how many you would want to do.
Oh.
And then once you ran out of bingos you wanted to do on a board, you would generate like the next board, and you would have to have gotten 9 bingos by the 3rd board.
Yeah, that's kind of. I kind of figure one of them will need to respond to the call of nature. Maybe grab grab a quick drink. But also just because like doing 3 bingos in a row can be kind of mentally exhausting too. So maybe taking a quick break.
That's exactly why I don't want to break. I want them when they get to this 3rd bingo. I want them to be. I want to see some crazy decisions. Like, oh, you know what? 32 moves in a row is not that bad. And then I want to see them struggle.
Alright, just chatting up Sphinx, and then we're done. He has one more question to ask that he needs to answer, anyways. And that's game. GG to Zinpars for game 1. So chose 2 of the same rows, and then just chose different columns. So I had those in then column 1. Zinpars chose column 2. Briguy chose column 3. Which one do you want to do? You want to go to your column 5 still? You feeling that still?
Yeah, dude. I'm still confident in it.
All right. We're done. Oh, it's okay, DH Storm. We actually have 2 more. Well, 1 or 2 more, depending. This is a best of 3, and that was just game 1.
No, Zinpars is gonna throw this next match for this flag. He's doing every swag spread next round. Briguy coming back to Lake just for a capture.
Yeah. Yeah, there might be like a quick break, but it's gonna be falling up here pretty quickly. grabbing the rocket capture. Good. I was wondering if he'd maybe frown about that, but nope, he's got it. It's funny, just grabbing Toad and then some checkpoints. And then... Just have to do 6 questions too? Yeah. Alright, that's checkpoint number 3 or 4, and then we've got a quick visit by Sphinx.
For a second there, I thought for sure he was gonna get that moon, and I was like, why is he getting this moon?
Yeah, I mean, Zinpars won this race quite handily. He played really well, but I mean, Briguy still finishing with like a 51. So, I mean, if that tells you anything about how good both of these players are. Also, Briguy only has to ask 2 questions. And now he's done 2. Because he asked the one in Sphinx.
Dude, he's 3 minutes like slower than Zinpars here, but that's still a really good time.
Yeah. And this is very easily swing the opposite way in the next round. We're still waiting on word to see who or whether we're waiting for a bit.
No, yeah, we're waiting for a bit. Zinpars said that they would be taking a 5 to 10 minute break.
Okay. Well, in that case, hang tight, everyone. I'll leave Vash here to entertain you all while I go get something to drink.
How you doing, chat? We haven't had too much time to talk. It's been a while since I've commentated. It's been, I think like 2 weeks. Let me just go check my Discord, because I plug it every time. It's been, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm actually pretty okay. I went to bed last night, I was a little bit nervous. I was like, I haven't done my bingo lately. My cat thirsty for this glass of milk with a little bit of, you know what? 1 second, chat. I gotta go handle this. Meryl keeps track.
I'm so sorry you guys are having to listen to this guy. It's alright though, we're...
There. No more milk in that glass now, Meryl. How does it feel?
At least he knows that cats aren't supposed to have milk.
Yeah, it's not good for their digestion.
That it is not.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about my bingo commentary. I was like, I haven't done it in a while. I'm probably a bit rusty. But it feels good to be back. I'll be sad when the tournament is over.
Thinking about commentating the last couple matches?
As soon as they go live, I plan on submitting myself for comment. As long as they're not on a weekday. But I don't think that they're gonna end up being on a weekday.
I'll make sure to make the finals on a weekday. Got it. Insane Aquarium. Yo, that's a spicy game actually. Nice.
Yeah. Nameless, dude. You know what, Nameless? We probably will end up... Actually, I don't know if I can... So, for everyone who doesn't know, recently I decided to quit, stream seppuku, and I streamed old PopCap games for a little bit.
Did you do a Bookworm Adventures Deluxe?
Oh, my Steam doesn't have Bookworm! That's the game it's missing!
Does it actually not?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, you should play it. It's a good game. Word
Yeah,
games.
I know. Actually, now that I'm older, I can like maybe. So I played that game when it came out, right? So that was
Yeah.
like what?
That was like a decade ago, dude.
Yeah, over a decade ago. And I sucked. I didn't know any words.
Dude,
I'm,
word
I'm,
games.
I'm always sitting there trying to that. Where can I make the word that or like those?
Dude, word games were my childhood. Literally went into the National Spelling Bee because I played like shit tons of Boggle and like a bunch of other stuff too. So, like, I think we had like some super like this is a super old Boggle game. Like literally doesn't run on computers nowadays because it was like back in Windows 95 days, I think.
Yeah.
Comparable with that. Did anyone else have that old floppy disk of flop or what was it? Uno. Uno was a good old one too.
Boggle. I feel like I know Boggle. 1 second.
You don't remember what Boggle? Oh my god, I'm so disappointed.
Oh my lord. This game was never removed from its box in our house. I don't think. No, it was.
I had the computer version. The computer version's way easier because you don't have to do any of the setup stuff.
Oh, look at me. I had a computer.
Wow.
We actually had like a ton of computers. My dad worked for like a tech company, and sometimes they'd be like,
well,
"Yeah, we don't really want this computer anymore." So, and he'd be like, "Well, can I just like take it?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, sure." What do you mean? Yeah, sure.
Zinpars winning the first game by 51 minutes and 50 seconds. Nice.
He's just that good. I've played Boggle IRL for like 20 years. You mean like you continue to play it?
I mean, I still play Boggle and stuff sometimes too, but I don't have like the actual game anymore, unfortunately. Although the dictionary on there was pretty small, to be fair. It might have just been because of how small how little memory stuff had back then, but
Chad, how many of you played Snood?
played what now?
Snood. S-N... I'll just type it back.
Snood. I can't say I've ever heard of that. Yeah, there are some like Boggle replicate stuff. Words with Friends isn't great just because of how it has the whole you must have tokens to play or whatever the system is.
You guys don't know about Snood?
What is Snood? Is that a word game or it might be too old for us.
It's this old. First of all, look at the fact that these like.
Whoa, posting big long links in the chat. Come on, man.
No, you should see a couple of game pictures.
Is that Bubble Bobble? Is that because that's what it looks like? It looks like Bubble Bobble. Or if you want the PopCap equivalent, that looks like Dynamite Deluxe.
Yes, Dynamite Deluxe, everybody.
Dynamite Deluxe was actually pretty good though. It had the good old endless mode like everything else does, but also had the puzzle mode where you have to knock the fossils down. Old games are pretty good, not gonna lie.
PopCap used to make amazing games, and I use it. I definitely say used to, because then Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare came into existence, and a part of my soul died.
I'm trying to remember what other old games were really good. There was I forget who made it, but it was a game called Marble Drop.
You know what, chat? While this conversation's happening, I'm firing up the Zuma.
Zuma? Oh my god, no.
Dude, I started playing it pretty late the other night, and dude, this game is good.
Man, what else is there? There was Marble Drop, there's... Oh man, what else is there? Luxor is kind of like Zuma. It's pretty much the same, except you're like always at the bottom rather than at like a certain spot on the map. The Pit. I don't know that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose. Zuma, I didn't realize how
You
hard
just
it got
started.
later on. Apparently it saves your progress like in the middle
yeah,
of
it
a
does.
level.
Yeah, it
so
does.
Team is not later on. That or I am actually just an idiot, which it would also be fair. When the ball stops being a power-up right when you clear it, it actually kills my soul a little.
Rip. Also, looks like these guys are ready, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, who would be playing Zuma during common? Certainly not me. I just heard them go, but I need to go and get the new board up.
Same.
Wait, did they go?
I don't
No. Okay.
think so.
I heard the start sound.
You're just imagining it. Alright, so now back to one of the more original good old games, Bingo.
Yeah.
And now they
Now we
actually
can
are
get
starting.
back to this has-been game. To distract us from the real works of art, like Zuma. Oh man. That's a world peace metro.
World Peace Metro is alright. As long as you don't have to do other stuff in Metro. Is that the only? Oh, never mind. There's another one.
I think I have my route. Oh wait, no.
I think we're getting Zinpars' stream set up because his looks frozen at the moment. I'm not sure if maybe he dropped or maybe the.
maybe Briguy just like decided to go.
Yeah. This is just a time attack. They both know what the board is. Oh, okay. Yo, shout out to Nameless Fury for the bits. But meanwhile, looking at this board, there's a lot of. This is like kind of like the last board where there's just like a lot of stuff that's not really bad. There's a little bit. There's some more squares than last round, but still pretty good overall.
Okay. Sorry, I was catching up on the on what was said in the Discord because it just now pushed the ping to me.
Oh. Is that Timpani on Chancer's account or something?
No, Chance's one of mine. It's one of mine.
Oh. I see. Chancer, I'm sorry about your luck. One of these days, Brunch and Jump is going to be optimal for a bingo.
Stop.
And
Stop
it'll be
this.
awesome.
This is bullying. Man, Zinpars is really just giving Briguy a head start.
Yeah, he really is.
Really confident.
Grabbing some Cascade purples.
Oh. Oh. Zinpar is so confident he turned off the game. Oh. And
he's already in inverted pyramid.
he's
Man,
already in inverted pyramid. He's already.
What a madman.
Wait, what costume is that? Has he already beaten the game? The madman. He did the beat Bowser Bingo's face. He unsheathes his katana and teleports behind us.
Nothing personal, kid. Zinpars is out here playing on version 0.9 digital.
Alright, just so everybody knows, Zinpars has defeated Madame Brutal. But his stream is ahead of Briguy's stream, so I will let you know if he's actually ahead or not. I have Zinpars' stream open on the side.
Okay, well, I'll try and actually come up with a good route.
Oh wow, he's actually like significantly ahead. He's like 10 seconds ahead of Briguy, I think.
Did Zinpars grab any purples?
No.
Okay, so yeah, Briguy grabbed like 2 or 3 different sets of purples.
Looks like Zinpars is going for, yeah, he's getting Captain Toad, though. Is Captain Toad's face on the board? It is.
Mm-hmm.
So you must be doing column 3, because there's no way that they're doing row 4.
Maybe.
World Peace Metro? You madman.
It can happen. If it's the only thing you have to do in Metro, it's not super bad. Only kinda bad.
I would rather go to Seaside. That's also because I'm not a man of the people, apparently. Zinpar is pretty happy that his stream is not showing what he just did. Oh my lord! It was an intentional death warp, I think. Chat, I don't know if you're ready for the Zinpars plays that are happening behind the scenes.
I will say it does seem like Briguy's decided to go for overall purples, because I don't think there's a specifically Cascade purple goal on here. Yeah, I don't see one. So that's like probably a column 1, row 3 kind of deal, or maybe just row 3.
Oh, Zinpars finally starting his match.
Yep, he's waking up. Oh man, he's blazing through it.
You like that move, huh? I call it instant transmission.
We're playing Zinpars' stream on 60x until we're caught up. Make it like 50x. Holy
dude,
moly!
He just went from Mad Hatter straight to powering up the Odyssey. The Madman. No, his name is Topper Bash. They're not all Hatter. God dang.
And he's a T-Rex.
He's supersonic.
Looks like Briguy might be going for 14 moons in Cascade, or at least he's grabbing a lot to where I would imagine he is. and 4 sub areas in Cascade.
Oh.
What is going on in this? We got. Man, I don't know. There's a lot going on here. They're both in the diner room now, though, so we're kind of synced up. We're getting there. Looks like Zinpars is in the lead a little bit, but it's hard to say without knowing what the routes are and all that yet.
Zinpars slowed down so we could enjoy it. The disparity between like their time distance is actually pretty cool.
Yo, Zinpar's doing the insane strat in Cascade, skipping the first 8-bit section.
Yeah, he's actually been practicing. Oh, and he got the cool thing I like with the Koopa Shell.
And then he took damage.
Well, listen, I try to focus on the positive thing.
Briguy not going for 14 moons in Cascade, I don't think, because he just went by the one on the ledge by the Odyssey. Unless he just doesn't need it. Which is possible, but... Taking another stop by the good old Chomp area.
Briguy is a fan of this area, and a lot of the bingos I've seen him do, in his like matches against Zinpars, they both do this room a lot.
Yeah, it is a pretty good room. Like, it's a lot harder to lose time on here, so there's not too much risk going on.
My route that I have, by the way, before I was distracted by instant transmission, was column 2, column 5, row 5. I'm
Column
not
2,
too confident in it.
5, row 5.
And this is not what I think is the best route. This is more of what I think that one of them made. It's also kind of what I'm hoping for, because I want to see Shard.
Alright, alright. We haven't been seeing too many shards lately.
I think it was time to be about the same. Zinpars taking a quick stop in Sand Shop to buy a sticker, so definitely doing that middle space. So he must be doing top right to bottom left.
It's very possible.
But there's no way he's doing the other diagonal.
My route originally was a top left, bottom right, column 3, and column 5. I'm not sure how I feel about that now.
You're a madman for going for this Metro piece. Absolute
It's not
madman.
bad. It's not bad because we don't really have to do anything else in Metro though. Like you grab Toad, and then you do Metro piece. There's not really anything else you do there.
Chat,
And you can do
chat has
timer
seen through me.
challenges there if you want.
The reason why I chose the route that I chose is because 1, it involves shard room, and 2, it involves music notes, and then 3 gives me that Goomba smile.
I mean, it's always about making the Goomba smile. If you're
That's
not
what a
if you're not
monster would
starting
say.
out with a smiling Goomba on your stream, then you're doing it wrong.
Hell yeah. That's where it's at. Just bring a little bit of happiness to the world.
Yep. Alright, Zinpars grabbing Jaxi. There's not a Jaxi stance thing in here, is there? No.
I don't think so. I think he just wanted it for the pure unadulterated speed.
He might be going for the 6 music notes, but he hasn't gone into the sub area for it yet.
Bonked while going into that pipe, but it just didn't really matter.
What's up here that we're... Oh, I guess there's a checkpoint up there. We might be doing sand checkpoints. That seems like he's definitely doing column 1 then, because he was grabbing purples and Cascade and he doesn't really need them there. That being said, the one thing about column 1 is that you're going to have to go both to Seaside, because there's not really anything as far as snow goes here. You have to go all the way to Seaside, and then you also have to go back to Cap for regionals.
There's only one reason, like, on this board to go to snow, and that would be for captures? But, like, that's a bit of a stretch.
You could go for shards, too. Oh, no, Briguy. We're gonna see them, like, synced up at the spawn point, though.
Yeah. There might be, like, a 2 or 3 second
Calculated.
difference. And then as soon as we say that, they both go the complete opposite directions from each other.
Yeah, well, you know.
Is this a Sphinx clip? Is my guy doing a Sphinx clip right now?
Gets it like 3rd try. That's not too bad. Would be the better world piece for timer, but if you are getting Metro piece already, then, you know. Zinpars taking another ride on the good old Jaxi while Briguy spawns the Shards Moon. Alright, Zinpars does have 7 checkpoints. Looks like he's just gonna clear out this sub area and then skedaddle.
Briguy opting to not go for...
I'm confused.
I just got stunned into silence.
Ugh. Did he
Full
like
Trihex.
accidentally? What?
He was full of
Huh?
Trihex.
Okay, he's going in there.
Okay, didn't quite pull.
Alright. I'm just gonna open up the Sphinx area and walk away. That's alright.
Trihex did that in like his last match. He talked to Sphinx and then he spin pounded the opposite direction. It was so funny. Zinpars,
so
making his
Briguy,
backtrack to cap.
yeah, Briguy needs to do both of the note spoons still, I think, if he's gonna be doing column 1. Oh, here's the down throws. Alright, Briguy getting Jexy skip first try this time. That's good. That'll help him a lot, because that was part of what he had issues with the last time.
Briguy almost out of sand. Think he should be almost done with checkpoints?
Yeah, he should be. Because he went and got shards and everything, so he should be pretty much good.
Oh! Missed that moon by a little bit.
That's alright. Alright, so Briguy's only not doing column 1, he's just doing row 3. Which puts him probably... I would imagine both of them are probably going to try and finish in Metro.
What if they both
Actually,
finish
no.
on Festival?
If they both finish on the festival, that'd be pretty hype. I do think that is like the best, one of the good routes, so... It's a possibility.
It is a hype route. Whether I would say it's good.
Alright, Zinpars done collecting purples. I'm talking to Toad real quick. Briguy, meanwhile, not wanting to take a visit back to Cap just yet if he's going to at all. So he's going to be working on Lake Kingdom. As far as Lake Kingdom goes, timer challenges, we've got Captain Toad that you would definitely want to grab here if you're doing 5 Toads, which I think they both might be. Actually, I don't remember if they both grabbed them.
I think that they both got the one in Cascade.
I'm trying to remember if that was the one, if that was from this game or last game. But I think they probably both did. It definitely
I
happened
just
last
realized
game.
how that's going to be obnoxious for the commentator. Was that this match? Or was that the previous match?
I don't know. Both of them are grabbing captures though, which that could be a column 3 or it could be a row 2. I don't think there's any other capture ones. No, it doesn't look like it. I would wager it's probably a column 3 just because row 2 means Seaside and Cloud, but
Listen,
it's possible.
I mean, it's not. Match is happening.
I hope it does. I hope it does.
We all know that both of them had a silent agreement. They both nodded at each other in the locker room, and they both said, "If there's a Goomba picture match, we have to do it."
Well, I don't know about you, but I was not in that locker room, so.
Synchronized Rango Death. I didn't call him Hatter, chat. His name is Rango. Because he's clearly Is his name Rango because he has orange shorts on?
It might be. He also looks like he would be on a farm. You know, he's like a ranger. He's wrangling stuff.
Is he wrangling?
I don't know. He might be. You don't know him. You don't know his life.
I really don't. I do know, some of the context of his life. Somehow related to Bowser. Probably got into it for his family. It's a rough life in the Mushroom Kingdom, on the underside of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Alright. You see both of them grabbed the Kidua. We're going to see some timer challenges. Probably going to see them grab Toad. We're going to see them probably...
Dory blocking.
Yeah.
Ooh, but Zinpars is sitting here waiting for this timer challenge. But Dory should not be blocking Zinpars, so he probably actually comes out ahead in this situation.
We're going to see some notes gathering, probably. Is Zinpars actually grabbing some extra moons here, it looks like, because he definitely needs to grab Toad, I believe. And he was going for Notes moons earlier. And I don't think he's gotten the 8-bit ones yet.
Both definitely going for Captain Toad. Synchronized Captain Toad.
Yeah? Ish.
Actually, yeah, Briguy... My depth perception is so off right now. Okay, Zinpars is close. Alright, Zinpars leaving Lake. Briguy sticking around. Zinpars is a part of the Joy-Con Master Race.
Alright, Bragg grabbing some more purples and maybe going and buying a sticker? Nope, alright. No stickers in Lake. That's fine.
Only needs 3, so
Yeah, that shop is a little bit out of the way.
not too pressing of like a concern. Timpani. You gotta have some loyalty, Timpani.
No, actually, I am with Timpani on this one. If you're gonna use Joy-Cons, then use them for what you need to, and Pro-Con for everything else.
Mad lads.
I used to have to do that for clips because I couldn't do clips on Pro controllers for the longest time.
There are certain, so in case you don't know, Timpani switches controllers mid all unique run.
Yep.
So there are certain rooms where he will switch to Joy-Con, and then I guess during Warp Out, he will switch back to Pro Controller.
You could do it during moon animations if you wanted to. Zinpars going for early upper wooded, possibly. Having a little bit of trouble setting up though. I'm not sure exactly how he's trying to go about it though. There's a couple of different ways to do this. I learned it doing a triple jump.
Yeah, that's the way I normally see it. I don't know the setup he's doing.
It works though. Definitely took a little bit of time to set it up.
Oh,
so
he did it for
use
3 purples!
Yeah. He did it for 3 okay, that was definitely questionable. That's questionable.
He's just showing off. Oh, look at that down throw.
That was a good down throw. Briguy grabbing some shard moons. I don't think he needs, he doesn't need sub rares or anything, so he's just gonna leave right away. Although he's gonna, I don't know, he's gonna fly over and take that timer challenge, I guess.
You may not like it, but this is what peak bingo looks like.
I'm disappointed we haven't had more cases where we get some warp painting usage though, because those are pretty fun too.
Yeah. I want to see them go for the warp painting jump, dude.
Warp painting jump, or like doing most of a kingdom early on and then coming back for like peace later or something, you know? More down throw strats. Zinpars is playing overall fairly well. He's had like a couple of times where he's kind of gotten stuck on something, but other than that, he's pretty safe.
Chet is split on the going up there for 3 purple. It doesn't matter if it was efficient, what matters is that it looked cool. Oh! Zinpar, we'll see if he has as much trouble this time as he did the last time. Getting this capture.
It's the same thing there. It's like, oh, but he got it
a lot faster.
He got it a bit faster. It was a little bit. Still killed that one piranha though.
I've given up on trying to guess what they're doing, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Zinpars might be going for some kind of festival finish, but I really don't know.
It's hard for a mere bingo mortal like me to stack up to bingo gods. Yeah. With the down throws.
No tower skip. Feels bad.
I'm sure it all just plays into Zinpar's long con. He's manipulating a fish in a future kingdom that he will never see. You know what? There should have been a Lakitu fishing in every kingdom.
There should have been. I kind of thought there was when I first started playing the game casually, and I was disappointed to find out there was not. It almost seems like it was planned because like that lake over there and over here in the wood, it seems like a really good spot to put one. You know.
What about Metro?
Briguy, did he get Shuriken Lake? I don't think he did, but he's going at least to Metro, so he doesn't really need to. I definitely would have gotten the ones in Lake over getting the ones in Sand, but
he got them in Camp
kind of
2. I think he did get them in Lake.
Did he? Oh,
yeah,
I might have just missed it then.
Because he did them after getting the timer challenge. He started them for Hatter, and then he finished them after
Hatter.
I actually chose to call him Hatter that time.
You're banned.
I was gonna say Rango, but then I was like, eh. Memes.
Zinpars at 52 out of presumably the 60 that he wants or needs.
It's a Deep Woods.
Yep, I was gonna say with the board having both 2 and 3 Deep Woods moons as a goal. I would assume that at least one of those 2 goals would be marked for both of them, if not both. 'Cause I mean,
I mean,
if you get the 2 Deep Woods Moons goal, then like the 3 Deep Woods Moons goal is like
a couple
10
of seconds,
or so.
yeah.
It's kind of like how like if you like 28 moons in Metro is bad generally, but if you have to get 30 and 32, then like it's not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's still pretty bad.
Yeah.
Probably guy capturing a piranha plant with no hassle.
Yeah. Zinpars might need to
simple.
take some notes there. Yeah. All right, Zinpars versus a T-Rex. Who will win? Also notice he has the outfit. He might be going for that outfit room.
Without a doubt, he is.
You know what that means?
If he bought it, means that
it
we
means
got a
he's
costume
doing row
change.
4. You
No,
know, if he's doing row 4,
he's just getting an extra
doing
space.
festival.
He's not doing.
He's doing
no
festival.
Water and...
He's definitely not doing shards, because he didn't get any shard moons in cap.
Low key, I understand that you're correct, but it's hard for me to accept that a runner would opt to do festival.
Oh, some people like Fun Bash. I know.
He is up a game. So maybe Zinpars is just like a champion of the people.
Some people like fun. You might not like fun, but some people like fun.
I love fun.
We're doing some festival.
One of the mottos over in my stream is we have fun here.
Zinpars is doing something with that seed, and I'm not really sure what it is. I don't. What?
Is he gonna make this timer challenge? Okay.
I don't know if. Okay. What's he doing?
Next level routing strats. You wouldn't understand.
He wants to go back up next to the Odyssey. He needs one more moon though. I don't think he's gotten the outfit moon yet. I think that's what he needs to go do. Or maybe he did get that already. No,
way.
He's doing it now.
Listen, I'm always having fun when I'm commentating bingo. I might be the one having the most fun. Alright, Zinpars should be out of here. Hopefully marking his faces during this time. Nope. Just kidding. Who needs to mark spaces?
It looks like he's doing. Yeah, I think he's doing the route that I picked out. The
maybe he
3 row 4 TLBR.
Maybe he wasn't interested in any of those Deepwood spaces.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, he could mark them if he wanted to.
I
There's nothing against marking goals that you aren't actually going for, but
I think that he's actually just trying to be kind to the commentators.
perhaps. Or maybe he's not. Maybe that is the route he's going for. He's just grabbing all this extra stuff and not marking it that he's actually going for.
It's hard to tell, because once again, they play like mind game bingos. So, is it deliberate action? Is it just negligence? Is it... Who knows?
Does not look like that guy's going for it. Yep.
Why do... So when you fight Bowser, and you get the hat, you run behind him, so that you're hitting him towards the center. Why is that?
So that when he goes to do his jump, he only goes one space.
Oh! Speedrunners are smart.
Yeah. We are conniving little demons sometimes. And other times we commentate bingo matches.
Oh, Briguy not down with the down throw trap. Actually rolling in there to get those purples. Although he did do a pretty something I haven't seen before, where he rolls at a diagonal and avoids the bonk at the end.
Yeah, although in those sections, even if you bonk, it's like a quarter of a second, and then you have control again, as opposed to normal bonks. Obviously, some more shards.
I don't know if Briguy does the Zinpars strat for this room.
We'll find out.
He might be off on timing now.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this match is a bit closer than what last one was at this point.
Oh, he didn't even opt to go. Really? I kind of feel like Zinpars is running away with this one.
I definitely think he's ahead, but I don't know if he's running away. It kind of depends on what Briguy's route ends up being, because like he only has 3 squares marked right now.
Yeah.
But a lot of the stuff is kind of overall goals, like Captain Toad or Moon Shards or Purples or any of that stuff is like you don't mark until you're done, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's heading into Deep Woods. So maybe we're about to get a little bit more insight on what he's doing. Oh, he's definitely doing 20 moons and wooded.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's
There's
doing
no way
60
that
purples probably.
Zinpars in a bingo tournament match that's this late in the game would opt to not Smiling Goomba. I just refuse to believe this kind of slander against Zinpars' character.
I mean, he could still do it. It could maybe not even be one of his goals, but he'll do it just out of swag, you know? Oh yeah, we also have captures. Really forgot about that.
I'm not sure how Zinpars is doing capture, because I don't think he picked up the coin.
Yes, I don't think he grabbed coin coffer for sure. And I don't think he go to the top of Lost.
I don't think that he got Glide on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like if he didn't go to the top of Lost, he didn't get Glide on.
I think he might have gone to the top of Lost. I was watching Briguy pretty hard.
Yeah.
I pretty much missed the entirety of Zinpars' Lost. How fast he
Yeah. Granted, Lost is, even with like 12 moons, Lost is still only like 3 minutes, if that. Alright, yeah, Briguy I think for sure is doing C3, C5, R5, and then Zinpars doing R4, TLBR, C3.
Zinpars has 20 captures. So, you know what would help him get to 26?
What would help him get to 26, Vash? Enlighten me.
A little cloud picture match capture.
You know what? You're entirely correct. That would help him get a whole third of the remaining captures out of the way. It sounds pretty worth. Also, we are going to see a picture match. It just won't be from Zinpars.
But I want them both to finish on.
Look, as it is now, it's probably going to be like a Goomba picture match and festival finish. That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, but I'm a very nitpicky person.
So I've noticed.
Briguy entering his Bowser fight. If you were just looking at Kingdom, it would look like Zinpars. Like there's no way he could possibly. A smiling festival finish.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I will say is that, so Briguy has to talk to Toad in Metro. I don't think there's anything else he has to do there in Metro. So he has to beat Wiggler, talk to Toad, and then he's gone. Oh, he has to get 40 purples, I guess, but he doesn't have to get any moons, I don't think, besides the Toad. And I would imagine he's pretty much there. Zinpars having trouble in City Hall again. I think we're 3 for 3 in terms of having difficulties in City Hall.
Yeah. Just hasn't been a good day for it.
No. Hopefully Briguy goes a little smoother. But yeah,
Michael Wiggler, so time to watch Briguy.
Yeah, pretty much.
When it comes to the boss fights, I pretty much just look at the other player.
Yeah. So as far as what's left to be done, Zinpars probably has like 7 minutes worth to go. He'll probably end up sort of around the 50-51 mark, depending on how long those timers and such take to do. Briguy, I think, is in kind of a similar spot, except maybe like 8 minutes, depending. But I don't know, it's kind of hard to say.
I think that Briguy is like... I think that 9 minutes is pretty...
Yeah, like, it's not over. I don't think it's over yet. Zinpars, I think, has the lead, but...
Zinpars definitely. For some reason, Zinpars has been so adamant about getting these regionals, though. I really thought he was getting total regionals as well.
No, he was just getting the, he hasn't really gotten a whole lot aside from, I mean, he got a few in, sand to get the sticker, but other than that, it's mostly just been for goals.
There have been, like, a couple of ones that I've seen him toss that I was wondering why, because I think he got some in Lost. But I'm not sure why.
He might have gotten a sticker in Lost and did go to the top of Lost for Glidon as well, but again, we missed that, so. We're seeing some Lost shards though.
Oh, Pars realizes that he needs more captures. Also realizes that he doesn't need moon, so now he's just rapidly capturing.
Yeah, all he needs to do is peace and talk to Toad. And purples. He needs 37 more purples. Or no, that was for Briguy. He needs timer challenges is the other thing he needs. Which fortunately, once he gets peace, there's 3 timer challenges here, so. And they're all pretty good.
Briguy, leaving Lost now. While Zinpars is 2 out of 4 musicians down.
Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty close.
I'm pretty sure that Zinpars just has.
I think he has it, but it's going to be closer than the last one was. By the time Briguy is done with Wiggler, Zinpars is going to be like entering Festival. And then it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be a little bit close. I think Zinpars is going to end up with around a 51 and Briguy with around a 52-30 or so. Call on it now. Nah, he doesn't need shards in Metro. He already got his 6.
So tense. Like watching Briguy's movement right now is so tense because he could save some time compared to Zinpars on some of this.
Yeah,
Like
he
if he
doesn't
gets
need to
better,
grab moons.
yeah. If he doesn't, if he has like a really good City Hall, that could be a huge save for him.
Alright, he does have
Stopping
to
to get
grab
some night
purples.
poem.
Yep. Alright, Zinpars are grabbing one of his timer challenges that he needs. I don't know exactly how many he needs. I think he's done... I think he did both Lake, he did the wooded one, and he probably did one in Cascade, maybe both. That might have been his last one. It was his last one. Alright. Grabbing the rocket capture. He needs one more capture. He might have to travel for it. Unless he still has to grab
still
the...
missing one in Metro.
Is he grabbing... Did he not... that might be 26th?
Yeah, there
okay.
you go. Yeah.
I thought maybe he'd already grabbed the other one. Alright. Captures are done. All that's standing in the way is Festival. And this wall. This wall is standing in the way. Might be a little bit of a pest.
It'd be a real shame if we just went.
Yeah, we might. I mean, we might see if Zinpars keeps struggling. You know, this might be what kills it.
Yeah. I honestly, I would have gone the normal way.
He's waiting a little bit too long with his backflips to do it. Cappy glitched through. Fortunately, it's not Clappy that you want to go through. It's Mario. Oh boy.
She's trying to make it close.
Oh man.
Oh,
He
did it.
He made it through.
We'll see if it was worth it time-wise. I mean, there's no way it was, right? It had to have been a time loss.
Yeah, overall, I think he lost time doing that. But like, the thing is, like, you screw up for a few seconds. Like, even then, at that point, it's still like you would have to screw up for another 20 seconds to make it not worth it. Oh no. Oh no.
Man. That's a
Briguy, unfortunately, yeah. That was just like straight up the hitboxes weren't in his favor. That's really unfortunate because that like he could have possibly made it in time if not for that.
I think it was honestly the thing that killed him there was the travel time of the bullet.
Yeah. Alright, Festival takes about a minute and a half, I think. I think that's all she wrote, because he still has to grab purples too.
Mm-hmm. And he has to travel to Cloud. I'm very surprised that this didn't go to a game 3.
Yeah, me too. Still could. We could see a death at the end of Festival. It could happen. It could happen.
I haven't even died in Festival.
I mean, Kerbis has.
Really?
Shout out to Kerbis.
I did not know that.
His full health going into this last room. Oh no. Not really a terribly consequential death, but it's still not Not
He was
something
at
you
the
want to have
perfect
happen right now.
420 coin. It was the terribly consequential death.
Alright, Zinpars is here to collect his prize, finish the festival, and punch his ticket into the finals. GG to Zinpars.
GG, everybody.
We'll be seeing him in the finals. Briguy, unfortunately, will be going to the third place match. Those are not scheduled yet, but they'll probably end up being next weekend, if I had to guess. At some point.
We can only hope.
We can only hope. You are correct.
So that should be you versus Zinpars?
Yep.
So I take it you will not be doing comment for those 3 matches.
I will not be doing what?
Commentary.
No, unfortunately, I will not be doing commentary for those matches.
Also, it's a commentator's final.
Yeah, it is. We got the commentators finals. We will not be commentating on finals, though. We'll leave that to people that are a little bit better than us. Nah, Zinpars has been spying too.
Yeah, I think that Zinpars has watched almost every match of the
Yeah,
tournament.
he's been watching like pretty much all of them.
Alright, now here's the real question, chat. Here's what I need to know.
Have we
Is the
earned
guy
smiling
doing a smiling? Is he a man of the people, or does he support the Bowser regime?
The moment of truth.
Ding, 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 ding. Come on. What if he does mouth skip?
Dude, that would be. And he's gonna go Switzerland on this. You think?
No, he wouldn't dare. He knows I'm commentating.
That's probably why he would do it. No,
No, I'm
like
out of here. I'm done.
Oh,
Headphones
there goes
are
Vash.
off.
Goodbye, Vash. The finals is going to be best of 3, yes, and I think the third place bronze match is going to be as well.
Do that to me.
I'm speechless, just like that Goomba is now that he doesn't have a mouth.
He has no mouth, yet he must smile.
A Goomba has no mouth.
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be getting we're gonna get them both in here for some interviews. I see them ready to hop into the live on the air.
Third place bronze match is
Alright,
going
there's
to be as well.
Brian. There we go.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello, friends.
GG.
Yeah, GG. That was fun.
GG, yeah.
GG to both of you.
Races.
So, for both of those games, really, how do you guys feel about your routes and your play and all that?
There was a bit to be desired, I guess, to put a name to a voice on Briguy. But yeah, I feel like my routing on the second card especially was not good. Like, I like my overall route, I like my columns, but I really should not have done sand shards. I shouldn't have gone to deep woods, and could have both replaced the timer and the shards with like metro moons. And then obviously the gameplay mistakes could have been patched up a bit as well.
Well, I mean, to be fair, 4 for 4 on struggling in City Hall.
Yeah, nobody had a good city hall in either of the races.
True that.
My second
Those
one was
polls-
going well, and then the bug hit me, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, no.
that mosquito was not like this.
the mosquitoes, the troll poles.
Oh,
It was all just a feels bad man room.
Yeah, for
But,
the second board,
There you
I wasn't sure which route I should take at the start because usually I avoid World Peace Metro, but the rest in top left, bottom right, and row 4 were so good that I just had to go for the Metro. World Peace.
Well, you see, Zinpars, you made a critical error. You didn't
That
give
is-
me a smiling Goomba.
But that's a backtrack.
Think about the people.
Well, I gave you the festival, you know.
Yeah,
That's what the people
so
want.
at
That's what
the
I said.
beginning of the race, JKB was like, "Oh, this looks like a festival finish," and I was like, "What festival? Nobody does festival. What
Yeah,
do you
you
think we are?"
Yeah, you picked the same route that I picked out.
Alright, nice.
nice. Yeah. The first card, I was looking at Zinpar's route as well. I was really torn between the column he did and the column I did, and I think his ended up being faster. I think I underestimated how slow the Cascade sub areas were.
The fun thing about that is that I had that same route as you guys in that one too, except I did column 1 instead of column 2 or 3. But that
Really?
first board was like, there were a couple of bad goals on there, like 32 moons in Metro and 20 moons in Lake, and then everything else was like not something that you would really ever avoid.
Yeah,
Like it was a really, really friendly board, really open to do whatever you wanted to do.
right. It really
Yeah,
forced you
true.
to go to Seaside though, which
It
was
did. That it did.
yeah, but fast things in Seaside, so it wasn't too
Yeah. Like the worst
Yeah.
thing in Seaside was the 5 ground pounds, and that's not really bad. So
On the first board, I was like usually you look which goals are not bad or which goals are fast, but on that goal I had to look like, okay, every goal is good and fast for almost every goal.
yeah, right.
Which one is not good?
Yeah, like there are 2 goals that you can mark off, and that one is being like, all right, not doing these, and then the rest is like,
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. Interesting that we never chose the same route too. That was
Yeah, that was something I was gonna say. Was that all 4 routes were different?
cool. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, we had pretty open boards where there were several viable routes.
Right.
Yeah, I say this one too. Really, there's not really a whole lot on here that you would really avoid necessarily. Everything on here was
Yeah.
pretty viable. Like you look at the ones that you didn't choose, and like 14 moons in Cascade is probably one of the worst of those. And even then, like both of you got, I think, like 8 or 9 moons in Cascade each, so it wouldn't have been too bossy bad to grab them, really.
Yeah.
Right. I'm kind of eyeing the like. All right, I was during routing and just really couldn't figure this board out. But like 6 music notes and 1 fountain Seaside are both really fast Seaside goals, and like
I actually had that diagonal in my route.
yeah. So maybe that and like row 1 isn't that bad, and then if you combo with call 1, so like I don't know. I think this board definitely has a lot of potential.
Yeah, both of them were pretty good.
You almost just said my route, I think.
Really.
Yeah,
I
if
think
you
I did
choose-
row 1, and then that column, and then I can't remember what my third Ringo was.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't want to World Peace Metro and don't want the mood charts, then going to Seaside is pretty viable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think. Yeah. I don't know. I'm upset I did the wrong moon shards, but that's okay. Didn't think far enough ahead.
all right. Well, I believe that's all we really have for today. Any last words from either of you?
Huge thanks to you guys for commentating, Speed Gaming for setting up the tournament, like Cyclone for the restream. It's been fun. Glad I made it this far, and good
I
luck in
mean,
the finals to
there's-
you and Zinpars.
There is still a bronze match,
Yeah.
Oh,
so that'll
really?
be fun too. Yeah, there is. Someone said at the beginning of the tournament that they were upset that there wasn't, but there is. So that'll
there is
be
one.
that'll be Briguy versus Neo.
Free?
Yeah, and
Looks like I still got more matches to commentate.
from me also GG to Briguy, it was really fun.
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
I was really hoping that we
And-
could play in the semifinals. So
I
yeah,
know. I was so excited once we saw the bracket, hoping for this match. Glad we both got here.
And if you enjoyed watching these matches, chat, you can catch more Zinpars versus Briguy every week. I believe on Thursday.
not on Thursday anymore.
Saturday, maybe Friday.
Yeah,
Sunday,
Saturdays
maybe.
is
But in the
Saturday-
fall,
We're not so
we'll
consistent
get 'em.
anymore, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
but coming up.
They
Yeah,
they do
Zinpars
play
and I
pretty
bingo a lot.
frequently.
Mhm.
Yeah, follow the runners. If you feel like following the commentary for some reason, you can do that too, I suppose.
Follow JKB
The-
and make the mistake if you want to follow me.
The finals and bronze matches, both of those were decided today, so they're not scheduled yet. But I would imagine one or both of those will happen next weekend. I would think.
Probably.
Yeah, because they wanted to have this tournament done by the end of July. And there's plenty of other stuff going on today too. Let me pull up the schedule real quick. So as far as right now, there's Celeste, there's Super Metroid, there's more Super Metroid, there's Mega Man X, Chrono Trigger. Later today we got some, or actually right now still we have some Nier Automata, we got some more Celeste, Super Metroid, Link to the Past Randomizer, more Chrono Trigger. Saturdays and Sundays are, as usual, always super busy for speed gaming, especially for some people who maybe don't have matching time zones that weekends are really the only times to play. Super Mario Bros. 3 also later today too, so those will be all over the place. If you want to look and see when those are at, you can go to speedgaming.org/schedule. I'll post that link down here. But yeah, pretty much all the other streams right now are playing something, so depending on what you like, I'm sure you'll find something to watch. Thank everyone for watching, thank the runners, and we'll see you around.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye everyone.